I cannot believe that. That is so lame. Damn it. Alright, well, you know, sometimes life finds a way. The internet is scuffed. Yeah, I just saw, like, literally as I pressed in stream, somebody's like, oh, the audio's back. And here we are. Joy abound. Now, I guess we'll just go to the internet scuffed. Always is, man. Like, for once, this is not a technical issue on my part. It's a technical issue everywhere else. Working again? Yeah, the audio started working quite literally the second I pressed in stream. So from now on, I think I should just threaten it, and then it'll work. Are we there yet? I know, right? We're close. Also, going up through here, goated. But you gotta be careful because you can die very easily. The Tonight Swit terminal. It's like it's finally come for me. Alright, so the old hunting realm is like right here. I like to stay on this side because I don't usually get overwhelmed. More threats, of course. Man, playing as a paladin. You're objectively the best type of player, but it's really slow. There you go. Just want to make sure the multi-stream is also working. I like the Tauren to play as like a tank because you're just big. But, I mean, the Blood Elves, they're not bad. Night Elves are the reason everything has gone to crap, so they just suck in general. Glad I'm ignoring the VTubers for this amazing content. This is hard hitting, bro. This is just me versus a leper gnome. Takes about 20 minutes to kill it. Blood Elves and Trolls were my fave until the Volpera. Aren't those like little God, what are they? Gremlin-looking things? Alright, need mana. I'm gonna eat this. Then we're gonna drink this. Do you celebrate Toyotathon? Yes. And the Lexus December to Remember. We're not heathens around here. We start with the Pete. Good seeing you, Rono. Can't wait for the next episode on the other channels. Yes, sir. We got one coming out on Wednesday. Trying to stay ahead of the game. I know my editor is dealing with midterms, or at least he was last week, so. Trying to get everything out early. Happy Honda days? What? You know, Honda's not bad. I mean, they know that they couldn't beat Toyota when it came to reliability, so they just went like, well, why don't we make it fast and reliable? Like, I had a Honda Accord that I've driven to Seattle. Dude, that Honda, that thing went everywhere. Like, it has been to all corners of this nation. Florida, probably like 10 times. I took it up to Boston, Virginia, to see my girlfriend back in the day, and then we drove out to Seattle. It's driven out to Seattle like 4 times. That was a great car. Ditched it at 100,000 miles though, because they were having issues with the head gaskets exploding. Good, bro. Join the Discord. Great community there. Hey, well, thank you, Seek the Truth. I'm glad you enjoyed over there, brother. How's it going, brother? Hope you're well. What's going on, Sigmund? Doing well, man. First hit they take, it has damage reduced. If I'm not mistaken, it works every time you enter that attack sheet. Oh, interesting. I was watching on Twitch, but I can't connect to the stream. I can see the preview, but I can't connect to chat. Twitch is on one right now, I believe. My Honda Pilot is about 300K, original owner. Bought her in Virginia and drove her to the Northern California coast, and I bought her from the Midwest when she was over 250K, so it goes wrong. Dude, yeah, I mean, Toyota, Honda, both of them do really, really well. I just prefer Toyota because they have, like, objectively speaking, there's nothing wrong with a Honda truck. It's just weird to me. Like, I don't think Honda really needed to make a truck. It's just a minivan with the back cut off. But Honda Accords, Honda Pilots, like the SUVs, even their minivans, you know, I wouldn't mind getting like a 2025 Honda Accord if I really wanted to, but yeah. No, dude, they will go and go and go. Oh, my Chrysler 300, she's so pretty. Oh, there you go. What's the longest car journey you've taken without stopping? Like, are we talking like, I have to stop to get gas, but the longest I filled up in Fort Collins, Colorado, and I drove entirely the whole way through Wyoming. I was going out to Seattle, and I did not stop the entire way because I was just dehydrated also, so that helped. And it was like 4 a.m., so nobody was on the road. And it's Wyoming, so nobody was on the road. And I just kept going. And I think I stopped to fill up pretty much at the state line in Utah. It was her or a Toyota Highlander. Pilot was cheaper. Hey man, Pilot's still pretty good. Have you done 30 Days of Night? I have. I did that like years ago. Four-wheel drive has done good in the snow. Yeah. I have a LX 450 that I'm going to engine swap with probably a 4.7 liter Tundra engine. Just to kind of get better gas mileage. But I'm considering also, because I don't off-road it really at all, like I want to, but I might do something like put an LS3 in it. I haven't really decided yet. We're gonna pop this bad boy. There we go. She's no 5. Dude, I feel like the early 2000s were still like a golden era. Like, you still have a little bit of, you know, oh nice. You still have like a little bit of modern amenities that make it nicer, but they still has like the older school reliability, I guess is the best way to put it. The OG slasher necromorph video. You mean my PowerPoint, basically? Dude, that video was so awkward. Like, I was thinking about it. Like, I created the YouTube channel in November 2017. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a YouTube video because I think I can make it. And I just didn't do anything for like several weeks, months. And then January rolled around, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. So I was in my apartment in Atlanta at the time, and I just started, like, with an Xbox mic recording that video. And my wife at the time, well, she's my girlfriend at the time, walked in, and she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. And it just kind of took off. It's crazy, dude, to think, like, that's where it all started. I'm English, so not too sure if that is super far or not. Okay, so when I filled up, I had a range in my Accord of 512 miles, which is like, I don't know, 700 kilometers or something like that. I pretty much ran it to E. So I was down, I probably went close to like 450 to 480 miles. which was great because knocking out that much of the trip, like, it was wonderful because I just stopped in, what was it? I believe Ogden, Utah, which is just north of Salt Lake. So that makes the OG slasher video 2018. Exactly. Makes it what though? Man, the 30 Days of Night video gave me flashbacks to when I was at the lab. I recall listening to it while collecting water samples for lab equipment, phytoplankton growth experiment. Seems like a lot of... There was also somebody else who was talking about working with phytoplankton. You guys both do it. I thought this was supposed to give me like... Oh, 21. Okay, interesting. Thoughts on Suzuki? Old Suzuki is really good. You'd get a Jesus car? Where Jesus did not speak of his own accord? Exactly. It's only because he didn't know the Camrys. See, that's... I don't want that to be me. Maybe he DC'd like I do all the time. I was in my last year of high school when we made that video. Oh my god. I was in the lab at that point. I had already graduated college. Ah, I'm old. It is what it is. You can't be young forever. What is the snow leopard doing here? That was me on Twitch. Twitch isn't working. Okay, alright, you're the same person. Got you. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Twitch right now. Tiefling Spice, thank you for the follow. I had an 02 Grand Vitara, only car I'd own that I didn't have to sit on a pillow to see over the steering wheel, made for tiny humans. Oh, I've never even heard of it, so. Baller, glad you found a good car. Rena, what's your thoughts on the whole new Microsoft Quantum chip? Not too into computer science myself, but quantum computing was only, you know, so far away, right? We were gonna figure it out at a certain point. I think when we finally install our AI overlords with quantum computing, we're totally boned. But in case that doesn't happen, could be a good thing. New technologies are always scary to everybody, so. Yeah, it's a long way. The Winchesters must have Margaret Thatcher's sleep mutation in order to do their jobs, working 4 hours every night. No, okay, alright. What's funny about that is because I used to watch that show. They kind of lost me when it got to season 9. When Crowley was, they were injecting him with Sam's blood. He's like, I just want to be loved. I was like, okay. And I will see the Winchester brothers later. And then I just never came back. But, there's one part Dean was talking about. He's like, I just drove for 16 hours. I need some sleep. And it's like, bro, that's not that hard. Like, you could drive for 16 hours. I think the longest I've ever driven was from Denver, Colorado. What do they call it? I don't know the terminology, but I drove Denver all the way to Atlanta, Georgia in one day. 22 hours straight. Things started getting a little weird by the time I got to Tennessee, but I was able to pull it off. Never wanted to do it again, but I know I can do it in case of an emergency. Well, I think it's gonna be like the Matrix, bro. I think the robots are gonna try to talk to us and like be like, hey, it's cool, we can work together. And then humanity's gonna be like, no, you suck. And then we're just gonna be our own demise. Are you ready for tornado season? Yes, I am, because I live right next to a parking garage. And that's where my apartment is. And I'm like, that's why I chose this spot. So I can grab the doctor, the professor, run to the parking garage, and wait it out there. Equilibrium, what's that? I hadn't heard that before. Thoughts on manual steering racks? My pops has an old Mazda B series with manual steering, and I enjoyed it. I had a 66 Mustang that had manual steering. If it's a light enough car, I don't really see a problem with it. It's just if it's a big ass heavy car like the LX 450 I got, then you probably want power steering. Been a big fan for a year now. Glad to see you streaming. Hey, Schwegus guy. Thank you for showing up and supporting. I do appreciate that, man. Holy shit, never thought I'd catch a stream. Well, Psycho Seraph, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you showing up. So the AI will not be asking, does this unit have a soul? I think it will be because, I mean, even humans ask if we have souls, right? And if we make it, it's gonna be just basically the same problem, I think. Did I ever use that? Yeah, I used that town point already. The Anglerfish Mafia sends us regards. We are pleased you are attacking the land animals. Fuck. But listen, anglerfish explode when they come to the surface, so as long as that keeps happening, then I think everybody's happy. There's Dr. Professor, sexy undergrad. What? Deathling Spice has been gifted a tier from Werewolf Jeans. Thank you, sir. We are at 21 subs. Hell yeah. The career grows. See, I gotta do my YouTube arc, right? You start on YouTube, and then you go to Twitch for some reason. And if you start on Twitch, you go to YouTube for some reason. Usually because of some sort of scandal. So I think I'm doing it the right way by going the other way. That means there's not gonna be a scandal. This movie is set in a dystopia where everyone takes emotional suppressants in order, by order of the government. And the main character, played Christian Bale, has experiences that slowly convince him to stop taking supplements and rebel against the government. I mean, rebelling against the government is, objectively speaking, I'm not gonna finish that statement. Garcia has resubscribed with Prime for the last 5 months. Thank you, sir. The Anglerfish Science Division is working on next. I think we could just trip them, and then they would just, the glass would be breached, and then they would just explode, so. Or implode, really, because they can't handle the pressure. Or, well, it's a lack of pressure. Explode. Yeah, because it would swell. Lots of deep sea fish explode at the surface, like the blobfish. There you go. We were working very hard. There have been some setbacks. They keep exploding. As well as they should. So, nuke them anyways, I totally agree. We are gonna go try to do this shimmerweed. No guarantees that it's gonna work. Lots of people die at level 11 up there, so what's going on, availability? Also, I don't know if it's an official video or a fan-made video, but the music video for Science by System of a Down has clips from Equilibrium. That's probably, I would probably say that's fan-made then. It's definitely something we need to be careful as a society. They are lurking. They lurk. They do be lurking. Okay, wait a minute. Where? I missed the. Bears. Too late. Ah. Looks like. I mean, okay. There's a cave. I was running the right way. Hello from Malaysia. What's going on, man? Al Vicena Kuno. Thanks for joining us today. So what was the whole thing about the football fish showing up? So it looked like it was a male anglerfish, which are very, very small. Basically like the size of the palm of your hand. It swam up to the surface. Now, the question is, why did it swim up to the surface? And odds are, they probably do it all the time when they get injured or they're sick. They just kind of like can't control their buoyancy, so they start ascending and they start swimming and then, you know, they die. That's probably what happened, I would assume. All right, well, let's see if we die here. I always have a backup plan, which is jump off the cliff. All right, we got it. Come here. You see me? Yeah, you see me. All right. How bad is that gonna hurt? I mean, it's not terrible. The key is don't die. If I can get these two, then I can have a much better time killing everybody else. Die. Okay, time to heal. Oh, cool parry, bro. Don't run away, but just die tired. Okay. So, I picked up Tough Jerky. Let me go ahead and eat, because I need to go after this guy, and then clear out... you guys can't see what I'm pointing. I gotta clear out this guy, and then this guy. Imagine my paranoia is something scaring them up. Are you gonna dive into cooking, fishing at all with the Paladin? You know, I could do something as far as cooking, because that could be very useful. Yes, the male anglerfish may have gotten confused, and now he's dead. Good Lord, Ferris, swing away, brother. What was that? Alright. Okay, just gotta grab this. I don't want to mess with that dude just yet. Also, there's usually like 100 boxes up here. Currently, there are none. That's pretty dope. Love that. So I guess we'll just kind of keep clearing them out. Alright, also, I can look at my WoW characters without an active subscription. Do I have to have an active one? No, I'm pretty sure you can... I think you can look at your characters. I don't think you can play. It won't let you into the game. Yeah, cooking with stamina buffs be great survival-wise. It is. I do need to go probably learn cooking. I just don't know how to learn cooking in vanilla because I just never did it in the past. But that is actually a really good idea. I do need to learn. Because these stamina buffs are pretty dope. Dragon Breath Chili also adds some DPS too. Peculiar. We're gonna kill that guy next because I think he probably has some shimmerweed on him. You have nothing on you. You suck. What about this guy up here? Surely he's got something. Where? Oh. So we're full time, and I don't want to pay for a subscription to look at my videos. Don't have time to play. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Oh God, I got to run back that way. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and kill this guy, and then we'll just jump down, I reckon. Do you actually stand by Factor? Yes, I do. Factor is, I think it's pretty good. The Taco Bowl is really good. So the reason I keep getting Factor ads is when I basically talk about my experience with Factor, it's because I actually eat Factor. Since moving, I paused my subscription, but like I'm gonna get back into it because like my weight was under control. I was able to like hit 200 grams of protein like all the time. Factor is great and it tastes good. So 28-year-old Sigma male that can cook, but if the meals are cheap and good, as you say, then I actually recommend it versus going to the store. I mean, dude, if you're good at cooking, like the problem with cooking, and it's kind of addressed in those ads, it's like so easy to just throw Factor on a plate, nuke it, and then you're good to go. Sometimes it's like, if you're cooking it, like, for instance, okay, so what I would say for Factor, if you want lunch or breakfast, like when you want to eat dinner, dude, cook yourself a meal for dinner. But if you're just like, I just got to get some lunch in me, or I want, you know, something to eat that tastes pretty good or that's actually healthy, dude, Factor all the way. It's perfect. And I've had like HelloFresh, I've had other meal delivery services, and it's like Factor has been pretty consistent with their quality. Is there a land creature you disdain that's equivalent to anglerfish? Spiders, probably.
What's on your mind?
Scorpions. I can deal with a spider. Scorpions are gross.
Off with you.
I don't really understand a scorpion's purpose.
What's on your mind?
All right.
Be good.
Be good. Or no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this crap in, and we're gonna go do protecting the herd. If anybody wants to help. Watching this makes me want to play Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh, I never actually played. I'm getting nostalgic watching this, dude. Right? This is classic WoW, man. Brings up Sabaton quite a few times whenever he mentions burning abominations or working out his ideas. It's true. Also, not to mention Ancient Gains. That's Doom Eternal soundtrack. Choice. I mean, roaches don't really creep me out. Roaches are just like, ugh, but it's just like, whatever. Scorpions can sting you and kill you, so it's just like, ass. Like, I don't know. Thankfully, I don't really live anywhere where there's any scorpions, but I've seen them before, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Thanks, though. See, there's an arachnophobia filter in WoW that turns spiders into crabs. Really? That's interesting. You guys introduced me to Sabaton when I was 7. And now this guy's like 10 with like a 12 pack and a Viking beard. It's crazy. Love how you read and talk about things that your viewers talk about. I mean, I try to stay engaged with the conversation. I try to stay engaged with chat. Let's ally with the Scorpion Clan. And then we'll just take them all. Everybody will be like, yes, meet at this abandoned warehouse in the middle of nowhere in a town that's already been evacuated, and then just nuke them all. Anglerfish, scorpions, all of them. Dude, so if you go on YouTube and you type in Doom Eternal Ancient Gains, like that is legitimately like perfect for lifting heavy. Have you heard of the Phononeutria genus of wandering spiders? No, I have not. I had beef with roaches, annoyed the shit out of me when I was younger, and they were promptly stomped out. So I give spiders one chance to like be cool if I'm trying to let them outside or something. Like I won't just kill what's in my house or apartment, I guess at this point, like indiscriminately. I'm not like, oh, it's a bug, kill it. Like I'll give it a chance. But if it makes a move, I'll kill it because I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you, Alvicena. Nailed it. I appreciate that, dude. I work hard on Roanoke Tales, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. If you explore things, then please take us with you, like on the Michigan Dogman hunt, or even nature walks. I would watch. Okay. Well, definitely on the hunt. That way I could probably say something stupid like, see, it doesn't even exist. And then in the background, you can see it quite literally existing as I die. What's going on, Gravemind?
Interest you on a pint?
You cannot interest me on a pint. We need to get Blessing of Wisdom so I can start getting mana. Oh, the Red Wolf has subscribed on YouTube. Thank you, sir. Venom, not bite. Oh, are medically significant in both the potency of their venom and the fact that their bite induces priapism. Does it really?
My,
We were
you're a tall one.
Why do we keep talking about erections? We were talking about this last night. Who was
Be
it?
seeing you.
What was something was biting people? It was some sort of. Was it a spider? Maybe it was a black widow. So yeah, maybe. Why are we? How do we have this conversation again? Completely organically. 2 nights in a row. That's crazy. Brazilian wandering spiders. Woof. All roads lead to boners, apparently. Don't forget to start with the feet. As it's killing me. Alright, if we take a look at its feet, we can see they're plantigrade, which means it's definitely coming from a human. And then I die. I didn't tune in, so this is just a big lol fest. Because we're just talking about boners like 2 nights in a row. What's going on, toilet egg McMuffin? The banana spider. That's what it was. Yes. Not the black widow. I despise wasps. One got into my apartment last summer. My cat wanted to play with it. Naturally. They always do. And I managed to trap between the screen and sliding glass and then spray the cleaner from the outside. There you go. Take it out. If you're a Giga Chad, just use the fizz like everyone else. Resurrection by erection. Same thing, though. Where is this fabled fence? This might kill me, but I'm gonna have to try, like, find this fence. Gotta leash him down there. Interesting. Okay. So I gotta see where this fence is. You got this? Bro, just come help me. Alright, so I'm assuming that fence.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Keep your feet on the ground! Which is really strange when the flight master says keep your feet on the ground. Alright, guys, well, we're gonna see if I can do this. Don't use the path to go and leash him down. Oh, what the? Okay, well, I didn't expect him to be that close to me, is the best way to put it. Ah! Ow. Gotta heal. Ow. Ow. Okay. No, 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 no. Drink! We've got it! We're clapping his cheeks! Well, that was, I would have totally died. Would have died. Alright, sick.
Great to meet you.
Well, we've done it, guys.
Watch your back.
That was not an ideal situation, but we're good. Cheeks officially clapped. You can do this, Roanoke. Run. Bro, I did not, like, usually he's in his cave. Like, dude was on me. boosting my characters. Right now I have a level 70 Drakthir. That's pretty sweet. Well done. Why, thank you, Seek the Truth. I work at a grocery store. Sometimes we take deliveries to older folks. People who can't get outside on time today. I had a delivery for an older gentleman in a nursing home with only one leg. Well, there you go. Glad you got to help with his groceries. He knew. Huge hammer upgrade. First green. That, let's see. I think that is the first green I have. Yeah, that's the first green. Thank God. Getty had no chill. Yeah, dude, that thing would have killed me for sure. You guys almost witnessed a death. But now we're good.
How are ya?
How are ya?
Hi, watch your back. I've the finest wires in the land.
Go ahead and save that.
See
All
you
right.
soon.
Let's get down there. Start killing. Your pics on your channel, you have a full head of hair. What happened? I cut my hair. It's time, dude. Also, age. Avoid it while you can. Now, also, I do want to point out, I think this headset does push down my hair. So, this was. There's ended up busting him on the way in for getting just beer and weed delivery. Hey, let the man enjoy his time. You know what I'm saying? Come here, buddy. Ooh, that's a good hit. How old am I? 32. I'll be 33 in May. I feel like it was just yesterday. I was in my 20s. You cut your hair in a 5-head? No, that's the 5-head is natural. I have had a jacked up hairline pretty much since like the 2nd grade. No idea why. Millennial gang. Yeah, bro, we're getting older too. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop one of these bad boys. I'll be 29 May 3rd. There you go. Enjoy that last year. I gotta tell you though, nothing really changes. In fact, I would say May 18th is my birthday. But I would say I'm in better shape now in my 30s than I ever was in my 20s. Like, it's crazy. I think because I realized I'm gonna die. So I'm like, you know what? I probably can't just drink beer and eat crystals at 4 a.m. I need to actually do something. So I kind of started taking care of myself a little bit better. New Hammer Slam? Yes, dude. I'll be 25 May 22nd. Oh, there you go. What were your parents doing? Training Sword of the Ego. Eagle. 7.1 per second. Not as good as mine. I was more nervous about turning 25 than 30. 34 is where we go. That's good. My plan is to kind of ride out my 30s, staying in shape, getting into like investing and stuff currently, and then when I get to my 40s, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm still, my old man is like 60, and the dude is still jacked, so that's kind of what I'm going for too. Yeah, I get it, like, more you know. I'm pushing near 50, ripped and rocked, so, you know, it happened. There you go, dude. That's how it is, man. Time don't stop, so just take care of your meat suit while you got it. What we do is... There you go, buddy. Journeyman Stave. Yeah, it says it's an upgrade, but somehow I got that. Go ahead and eat this tough hunk of bread. What is this? Spirit. I bet you this person can use that. Siamese suit likes to dance. Hey, man. That's healthy, though. Get a lot of stamina that way. £180, 5'10" of muscle. How old are you now, Psycho? That's a hard hunk of bread. I mean, you know, it's still nutritious, right? Probably? I don't know. Alright, don't need that guy. They're all skull thumpers down there. There we go. Bone snapper. 29. Bro, your 30s is when you want to do it. Start eating healthy, start lifting. I don't know. I got stronger in my 30s. Obviously 35 is when that starts to kind of go away, but for now, I mean, like when I'm able to lift, the mind-body connection is, I think, better. It's just kind of all that stuff, dude. What are your PRs for bench, squat, or deadlift? I don't really deadlift. My max squat I've ever done was like 410. I'm more interested in protecting my joints. So I do a lot of like different types, I guess, of like, what do they call it? Functional fitness, I think that is, except for like, I'll lift heavy, but I don't really like do really, really heavy squats. Deadlifts I don't really do. What was the other one you said? Bench. Bench was like 270, but I've gotten stronger since then. I just haven't finished that. Like I probably need to just do bench one time to see if I can maybe hit 315. All right, what we got? I mean, it's a green, technically. What's in here? Scroll of protection, they claim. Get rid of this crap. And I got stronger, ripped my 40s, dude. Did MMA in my early 20s, 30s, tore me the hell up. Really? I mean, MMA is designed to do that, right? Stretching helped me a lot before and after lifts. Also, waking up and before going to bed, keeping mobile. My feet. Yeah, I try to get like, obviously this isn't the same thing as stretching, but I noticed that like if I don't get like a deep tissue massage at least like once a month, then everything sort of starts locking down a little bit. So I've been doing all that. A skull hatchet. I guess I could probably get rid of. Well, shit. Oh, you know what? There you go. Dude, I never get any bag drops. It just doesn't happen for me, and I have no idea why. Any beard wisdom? Yes. Moisturize your beard and make sure that when you cut it, you cut like a line above your Adam's apple. I think it's like 2 fingers above your Adam's apple. Don't cut on your jawline, otherwise it looks terrible.
You got my
And the reason I know that is because I did that.
What can I do for you?
Apart from that, just make sure you moisturize your beard. For a healthy life and hairline, I recommend a massage.
Off with you.
You telling me the hairline can come back? Once a month, as well as realignment of chiropractic. Yeah, dude. I mean, I used to go to the chiropractor all the time. So I was stopping everything in high school. Can be lightweight. I have 19-year-old and where they try to test stuff against me. He's taller, probably was. Dude, I'll tell you though something. Like when I was a teen, it's like physically, I mean, I'm bigger now. Like muscle-wise, all this stuff. But I was still pretty strong when I was a teenager, but it's like nowhere close now that I'm like a full-grown man. It's kind of crazy. Don't skip out on good razor. Learn how to use a great straight razor if you're feeling brave. Yes, but don't cut near your carotid artery. I love my beard. There you go. Yeah, bro, if you cut at the jawline, the double chin really starts to show. No matter how ripped you are, body fat. It's true, because I didn't know that prior to being the best man at my buddy's wedding. And, tragic. That's all I can say. There's a lot of photos of me where I'm just like, ooh, shit. Or because the produce clerk at a grocery store, so you get pretty workout. Dude, that's, yeah, you're probably getting your steps in like a lot. I do enjoy the challenge, being able to test and shows I'm stronger. Just don't have the same drive to be that physically fit. I used to lack motivation. Well, understand though that typically with working out and stuff, the further away you get from physical health, the less drive you have. It's just kind of a natural thing, and then the more that you work out, the more drive you have to maintain physical fitness, because it's like you start seeing results. So, I mean, biggest thing that I do is that it's not really a question of if I'm going to go lift. I'm going to go lift. It's like 2 o'clock rolls around, which obviously my schedule is a bit different than probably most people's schedule, because I do YouTube for a living. So I had the luxury at 2 o'clock, I could just go lift weights. Then that's what I do. But it's even to that point, it's even more like that's what I'm going to do, because I'm like, this is such a golden opportunity to just go lift and eat. Like for dinner, I just had 100 grams of protein because it was just all chicken. I don't trust chiropractors. The guy who came up with it, including carrying A disease with magnets, and people become paralyzed. Yeah, you know, that's a fair thing to say. You got to get the chiropractor that doesn't believe that he's gonna cure you by popping your neck. So when I was a kid, I would get constant ear infections, just all the time, and they wanted to do surgery on it to like put in drainage tubes and all that. But like right before that was the case, my dad took me to a chiropractor. I just went to that dude 2 years ago. So I was like 8 then. I was 31, still going to the same guy, and he did something to my jaw where he popped it, and then I just never really had an ear infection again after that. Cause I died. No, it did something. I don't know if like it aligned, the drainage was better, what the deal was, but it's like I went from being a kid with like weekly ear infections to no ear infections after that. Steps and lots of lifting. So yeah, bro, you got stuff on me. What? Not super heavy, but the cases of products can be, yeah, I mean, that's functional fitness territory then. Dude just spoke gospel. Yes, it's a shame we can't hibernate for the winter. Wouldn't that be great? I need to lift. You should go lift, dude. Lifting is great. I have noodly arms. Brother, just start lifting. Eat protein, lift heavy weights. Well, after high school, I stopped and started working hard labor. Just cared a lot less. That's hard labor, functional fitness, dude. Still the same thing. Rookie numbers, protein. I said 100 grams in one meal. I didn't say 100 grams a day. For a while there, I was eating around 300 grams of protein a day. What's going on, Big Chungus Jr.? It's going well, man. How you been? It's been a while since I've seen a Roanoke stream. It's been a while, that guy, but I'm back. Drainage, yes. Probably. I prefer acupuncture. Best naps of my life happened on those tables. Dude, whenever... I'm not even going to finish that statement. Never mind. Not brother, I'm a sister. But I'm still working on the weights. You got it, sister. How are we feeling on the Pally for hardcore? Well, I was feeling really good on my other Paladins that died. And then I lost connection. And they died. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen to this guy. But considering during the stream, it already did happen. I just happened to be in a safe area. We'll see how this goes.
Talk to me. Watch your back.
Is that going to be an actual, like, green? No, but it is going to be an upgrade. Trust this is the one. We'll see. I hope it's the one. Do you play retail? I tried. Retail just got 2 Power Rangers for me, Because I like playing as a paladin, and it was just so chaotic that I was like, I'm good. Let me get rid of this kitty cat here. It's time to stand up. Alrighty. Also, it's merch. And you guys are ascending. Slowly but surely. Welcome back. I pray you make it far this paladin. I appreciate that, sir. I hope I do as well. I guess I just get a dead guy's shirt. Bro, you need to go to sleep if it's 4 a.m. Thoughts on the Season of Discovery or Season of Depression, as my buddy calls it. Bro, I don't get Season of Discovery at all. Like, the whole concept of it. I'm like, wow, I could be a warlock tank or a rogue healer. Like, what's the point of having classes at all then? You know what I'm saying? I was confused. I thought you were moving down. No, no, we're standing. Oh, I gotta fix my thing so I can actually stand in the correct. I made it worse. Okay. We could also just do the straight on thing. If that's not weird. Let's see if that looks weird. It's kind of weird. Jesus! Alright. Well, hold up. My brother in Christ. Okay, it's not working at all. Unless I stand directly here. Okay. Somehow I feel like this is worse. I'm good. I kind of like to be far away. Warlock tank, you mean twin imps? Pretty much, yeah. I guess that's what that would be. No, you can't interest me. Like, you can't interest me in a level, thank you. Much obliged. Short kings and queens, rise up. It be that way sometimes. Have you thought of shaving your head? Still, I have hair, but I run around. I mean, so, I mean, I've thought about it, but I have still hair. Like, it's not really like, it's still sitting exactly where it sat when I was a kid. So I'm like, I've always had a screwed up hairline. It's still pretty thick, so I'm like, I'll just leave it as is for now. When are you streaming next? I gotta get in the last hour of sleep, catch you next time. I'll probably stream tomorrow at some point. I'm not gonna say that's gonna be an entire reality, but I'm sure I'll get bored at like 6 p.m. and be like, hey, yeah, let's stream. And I'm here again. I hate this place. IMO retail made it easier for solo players to progress and play how they want, which was a bummer for older players. Yeah, it kind of lost its core like mechanics of what made it like. I mean, I'm not the only one who thinks that. You know, spouting absolute nonsense, in my opinion, where it doesn't matter. But like a lot of people feel that retail World of Warcraft has just kind of lost the plot on what it's supposed to be. What is a Fallout Lucy?
You got my attention.
You got my attention? Ah, well, I could also get... Yeah, dude, I could finally get the actual Ironheart chain.
Be good.
Rather than having to get the shield.
Back.
That's kind of going to be crazy. Give me that blessing of mine. End of Wrath of the Lich King is when the magic started to fade. Yep, I agree. Well, the Lich King was such like a, you know, great character in like the World of Warcraft franchise. So it kind of makes sense why it started to die there. Come on. There we go. Of course, it doesn't need to be that low. Okay, well, you know what? Hold up. How's this working? Sorry, you guys are just witnessing. Sure, that looks better. We should have leveled up our charisma and deception so we can get away with it. Been grinding out hardcore WoW as well. What server is he on? I am on... Am I on Benediction? Are the rumors true Roanoke is an anglerfish sleeper agent? If I was a sleeper agent, don't you think I would be talking about anything else besides anglerfish? Because it would be like... Literally, methinks thou doth protest too much, right? Showing them guns, show off. I don't know about that. I'd show the muscles of a biologist. Your room is as res. Well, I could pretty much change it to whatever color. Blue, yellow, whatever that is. Healthy rig. And dying.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? Okay. Oh, it's changing colors. Okay, I was like, huh. There we go. We'll go back to red. Cyan. Exactly. Cyan. And I won't believe a growth spurt at 34. Hindsight is 2020. Yeah, they never do. I enjoy retail for what it is, but after playing classic again, I can totally understand folks prefer. Yeah, dude, it's just kind of the way it is.
Met.
Like,
be good.
people definitely
Safe travel.
enjoy classic.
See you
I
soon.
enjoy classic more. All that. Biggest biologist I've ever seen. Not really saying much. My competition. It's out there. They exist. But we're on them gains, brother.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you. Oh, wow. That 5 hit. Yeah. That's where my brain sits. I'd like to think that I have an extra lobe in my frontal lobe. That's probably not the case.
See you soon.
So I could go do In Defense of the King's Lands because that should be... Should I do that at 12 though? I think I should wait.
Here there.
I think I should roll over to Westfall. No, I should go kill Princess and get the Defias stuff
Take
done.
it.
So we're going back to Goldshire. Vam Komsky here, so you know. Oh, good to see you again, man. But very much so, being small and quirky does help quite. Does it? It really depends on what biologist studies. Some of them have haul heavy equipment supplies. True. Some of them are like, you know, physical health biologists, so they kind of do their thing. Makes sense. It's true, airplanes are rather comfortable because they're not ridiculous. Also, be right back. Connected. I need. Ooh, camera's having some problems. Apparently, it's just blurry now. Oh, there we go. It's focusing. I am now a Roanoke Glazer. Why? This movie had my respect for whatever it's worth. What was? Blurry as fact. Yeah, it usually is. I don't know. It's not an old camera. But according to a sponsored Google page, this was the camera that was supposed to be used by people who live stream. I'm beginning to think that's probably not the reality of that situation. Also, you know what I do want to know? So you see, like, obviously I'm in the circle, right? I can do this. Yeah, I'm in the circle. I wonder if I can raise it to 4K so it's like a little more zoomed out or something. Because, like, the circle is good. It's better than just, like, you know, the giant-ass rectangle. Hopefully I make it to this area. Probably not. Back when Skype was a thing? Yes. Oh my god, dude, Skype. Any chance you'll ever play Subnautica like that one guy keeps asking? It's like I can play it, and I know that there's a bacterial infection. I need to just live stream it and actually try to beat the game. That's what I need to do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually do that so I can figure out what is going on with the bacteria, and then I'll have a plethora of footage I can use that my editor can then piece together that we can all live our lives deliberately. Yeah. This way I'll kill Princess, and then I can get this other stuff done. And then they're going to want me to discover Rolf's fate, which is fine. I can then kill Hogger. That should get me to level 13, I believe. The invasion is really good. Invasion, you say? You can do it. Allegedly. It's a long flight. Damn, that sucks. That's why you don't quest in the Night Elf areas. They really suck. But I think we're going to end that there. Thank you guys for joining me today. We will continue tomorrow, or we'll play Subnautica. I'm not exactly sure. Either way, thank you for all the follows and subscriptions today. That was awesome. You guys like to support the channel. We'll keep going and maybe start the Twitch career over again. But anyhow, thank you guys, and I will see everybody